Yeah, try doing that. See if that changes anything. Maybe. Maybe not. Hello. Why am I hearing myself now? Something open somewhere? I would not be surprised. Okay, there it is. That was... Oh, yeah, no, I had it set up for... Yeah, makes sense. Settings you forget exist are always great, huh? Yep. And that is my phone ringing. What do we got? Spam risk. No, thank you. Yep, nope. I had, when I was recording my one Courier 6 run, I had my audio set to 2 separate tracks so I could split it for the normal raw full playthrough and then the edited one, so I didn't have myself talking to myself in the background. So that should work now, which is good, especially since I can hear myself, so that's good. That's still good, that's still good. No idea if my voice audio is loud or overpowering, so please let me know. So that should be okay. Just accept that. There we go. There is still a little bit of a delay, which I guess is just the normal setting for YouTube. I guess. What type of ammo does this take? This takes EC packs. Let's grab some of those. There we go. Alright, good. Good. But this is why I like to test stuff, and the best way for me to learn about it is to just jump in and test it. I could read about shit all day long, but it's just kind of fades away if I don't actually try it. Hi, bots. Okay, that was... Oh, yeah, no, I had that held, didn't I? There we go. Okay, yeah. It's also brighter on the screen than it is on here. Well, hang on, I see a meter pop up on screen here. What do we got? It is ads will run shortly for some viewers. Gotta love YouTube. Gotta look into the settings, see how to disable that when I'm testing shit out. Seems annoying. But goal for today is to maybe beat Fallout New Vegas before 5 p.m. EST, which is usually when my Monday video goes up. What do we got in here? Nothing. Good. Same with that. Alright. Pop this open, get the stuff in here. Can't open that one. If I had a crowbar, things would be a little different because I'd pop anything open. Oh well. Come on, some nails. Nail gun's always a fun one to use. Hello, and I'm falling. I don't even know where you are, trash can. Goddamn.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm literally in the middle of falling, bud. There we go. Let's try not to walk off there again. There we go. Oh, thank God. These sentry bots, which the inside ones are a lot smaller than the ones that you find outside. I hate when they go and use explosives in melee range. That'd be the Z, actually. Nuka-Cola quartz. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's 3 p.m. EST here. So, a couple hours. Germany, huh? What's the weather like over there? Here in the northeastern U.S., it's like almost 100 degrees out again. Which is, I don't need, well, that's a crowbar. I do need that. 2 crowbars, in fact. Get that out. There we go. Stimpack Doctor's Bag. Knockdown chargebacks. Hell yeah, nail gun. Means I can pop open the locked desks. And I'll even be able to get some really good armor. Good weather's always good for you. Personally, around here, I like it when it's autumn weather. Back when I was a kid, that used to last, from mid-August to really just midway through October. I remember trick-or-treating and stuff when I was a kid, and there'd be snow on the ground. I don't see that anymore. I know it sounds like it was so long ago, but that's like maybe a decade or so. A decade, 2 decades. Damn, I'm getting old. And missiles. Okay. Yeah, I should probably switch back to the arc welder. And let's get over there, and there we go. That's better. Turkey, huh? Remember learning a little about the place in school when I was a kid, but nothing about its geography. We should be able to get into here and deactivate that and open the doors. There we go. Also means these sentry bots won't annoy me. Good ammo. There should be a pulse mine? No, plasma mines. Pulse grenade and some plasma mines. There we go. Another Bowie knife. Another arc welder. Could probably use the Mark Scout armor. It isn't terrible. Get these all fixed up, and the armor. Quite a bit better than what I was wearing, although I can grab some US combat armor here in a minute. The robot unlock that for me. If I ever get the chance to visit there, I will. Okay, so now we get to deal with some robots. Switch grenades. This should help a little. Hello. And now it seems like it's just the turrets. At the moment, I'm just gaining gear. Since I have the... I should be able to get the... what you call it? Armory code from the one police officer's barracks here. And that'll give me some really good... I think a riot shotgun and like 2 sets of riot armor. Yeah, that's all. Well, I want to switch over to a ranged. Yeah, that should work. More damage to myself than anything else. Plasma grenades, lad's life. Chems, ammo, more ammo, and a level up. Okay, pump a couple more into medicine and then probably guns. Should be good. There's the combat armor, which I do believe is better than what I have on by a good margin. Looks the same, just green. There should be ammo canister. Yeah, there it is. That should be that. Stimpack, Bowie knife. Missiles, rockets. Everything I can sell nice and easy. There should be another marked manly in the areas. Yeah, Joshua Graham's 1911 is... Hello, Ulysses. Is a great gun. And the DLC is not really all that long. It's mostly just like 4 fetch quests, but yeah. Yeah, sure, whatever, Ulysses, man. Can we... Cool, thanks. Some more ammo. Don't need those. Bunch of grenades. Yeah, seems like this sniper rifle up here is also a constant spawn. And the bedroll, because why not? Weighs a bunch, but it's worth the bunch, so it's worth getting. Okay, what am I going to use here? That's fully... Okay, well, not too bad. Might be able to take out a marked man from a distance with this. Oh, already got caution. Yeah, that's not working too well. Okay. Well, at least he didn't move. Yeah, no, a lot of people don't know about Over Top of It. I just recently learned about the area up here when I was doing a, I think it was the, with all stats at level 1, but yeah. It's up here. There's also another sniper rifle over there on top of the building, which is the one I usually grab, but come on, a little further over. There we go. There's also a health kit up here. Well, a med kit, whatever. Random chems and stuff. Nothing too significant. Always good to have, though. Turn on my... There we go. Get that. Some stim packs. Don't really need any reloading equipment. This should have a nail gun and this. There we go. Take the anti-venom and the mentats. And the pre-war money. Yeah, gotta fix the... Well, at the very least change the sights on this some. Love this fancy little mod here. Allows you to realign the iron sights whenever, which is Always great. I originally installed it for the survivalist rifle, but I didn't know how to use it at that point, so that didn't work out too well. Oh, goddamn. Now, if only I could hit what I'm shooting at, that'd be better. Okay. That's not working out too well for me, so let's try. No, you can't normally open safes with a crowbar, but the mod I have allows it to work with your strength. So pretty much each level of lockpicking is split up into like either 2 or 3 points of strength. So it seems like a pretty good trade-off. Not to mention I hate the lockpicking minigame anyway. Like if my character needs a skill to open a lock, I shouldn't be responsible for playing a skill-based game to open the lock. Now, if it was something I could change in the settings, it'd be different. And or if the minigame was a little different or varied. Hello. Jesus Christ, man. And then again, I'm not supposed to be here at level 2. There we go. Yeah, the weirdness of this DLC's power scaling. Who the fuck is... Okay. That's a new one. It's just strange. There should be... I'll just go up and grab that. My robot can handle that. Am I? Okay, I'm not stuck. There we go. Yeah, the Starfield one, for as much as I don't like Starfield... Ow. Thanks, there, Chief. Hello, I'm just gonna go back over here. The Starfield one was interesting for what it was. The original Oblivion one was a good minigame. The remastered one, I don't know what... It just seems off with the remaster. Which sucks, because the remaster's not terrible for what it is. I think I'll just use melee in here. What's better, my broad machete or my Bowie knife? It is. But, you know, like maybe a master skill that just lets you bypass... Hello. Okay, that's it is. That just lets you bypass the minigame would probably be a welcome... Hello. I am carrying too much shit. Alright. Good to know. That should be fine. And that is a battle rifle. Auto stim pack for the win, I guess. There we go. That should work some. Yeah, I don't think Fallout has a version of the skeleton key. Where is... It's in a safe somewhere around here. Okay, I bought whatever. Don't really need cartons of cigarettes. I think it's in the next room down. Yeah, it's here. There we go. And a 44 Magnum. It's not bad. A couple of things, a jet, 22 pistol, and a level up is always welcome. More in the guns and figure out what I want. Probably educated. Should also be a gun in here. What the fuck? Oh yeah, there's also medics in there. Next one down. And steady. We'll have the trash can unlock this. while we heal up. I grabbed a mod for Oblivion Remaster, which is if you, it's kind of like the one I have here for this one, when I'm not using the crowbar, which is just if I have the skill for it, I can automatically force it open. It looks pretty cool. What was I going to be doing? I was going to be trying this out. Pump action? Yeah, it is. Close enough. And what the fuck? Oh, Grand Thumb. Huh. That's funny. Yeah, you can use alteration. I did a run not too long ago where it was used a little bit of a weird overflow bug with how magic works in that game to make spells that just kind of shouldn't exist. And I am still encumbered. Open your bag. Thank you. That is good. Alright. We'll hit up the armory, grab everything we can. There should be 2 sets of riot armor in here and a shotgun. At least 1 riot shotgun. Oh shit, the light was already on, goddamn. Grab that. The rockets for red glare. Still don't understand what that weapon's supposed to be. Like a energy-based rocket launcher, maybe? Because energy-based explosives do exist, so I would not be surprised with it. The free one you can get is over here. Guess it's just a police baton. Might be based on level. And this one should be fairly damaged. There we go. And then the full set is over here behind this, right here. That's where the riot shotgun is. Alright. And that should be full health. Or close to full health, anyway. Yeah, it's full health. Yep. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna dump some more stuff off in the robot, head over to the other barracks. Get that, what is it, requisitions opened. Sell off some stuff. There's some stuff I can fix here and there. Sell off some stuff and then probably head back to the main game. There's what, more nail guns? Yeah. Crowbars. Bowie knives. Still a little over encumbered, not too bad. Yeah, I've been playing Bethesda games since... Well, I'm pretty sure since my late mother found Morrowind as a box set at a yard sale back in the early 2000s. I don't know why I have that helmet. That's strange. There we go. Been playing them ever since. I will always say and stand by, Bethesda makes amazing worlds and lore. It's just, well, you're new. I'll take your shit. And I'm encumbered again. God damn it. It's just they don't really know how to deliver on the story, so to speak. We're gonna have it, and I'm still encumbered. By how much? 8? Am I carrying random shit I can drop? More money. I am carrying that sleeping bag, which weighs a bunch. Water, where was that? It's rebound. Yeah, it's 15. Should be able to get it down. to an okay amount. Use a couple of those too while I'm at it. Nickel quartz. There we go. Yeah, I try not to carry too much food and stuff with me. How's it going, man? But I also like to pick up everything almost compulsively, which is always fun. Try not to get killed here. There we go. And the robot should be waking up now. There's also a set of... Yeah, I undid my thing here. There we go. Combat armor in here. Have him unlock that. The blue effect's kind of getting on my nerves. I wonder what happens when I do this. Nothing. Weird. That, conductor. Let's get some of this stuff sold. Get rid of those, get rid of that. Which one does more damage? The riot shotgun. 173. 9x9. Okay, I'll keep the riot shotgun. Keep the Bowie knife. Maybe the battle rifle. I do like the nail gun. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Or that. Or that, or that. Or that. Or that. Or... keep the riot gear, get rid of that. Going over to here. Grab pretty much anything that could be used as healing. Because why not? Get rid of that. Need to grab everything off the trash can now. Thank you. Get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, it isn't a bad idea to use the Lucky 38. It's just I rarely use houses and stuff when I just do normal runs and stuff like this. First few times, I'd always go out of my way to get the hotel room and the Lucky 38 all set up with everything I could. Don't really need those. Rid of those. That. And I should be just about good. This. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to equip probably this and have the robot fix it for me. Just gonna wait for 24 hours so we can do it again. It's one of the neat things about Lonesome Road is the upgrades for this robot, this iBot, carry over to the one you get in Prim? Yeah, the Mojave Express office there. They carry over to that one, so you can just do this like that, which is pretty cool. Cool. Weapons full up. Could probably buy some ammo after I fix the sights on this thing. There we go. That works. What, 308? That isn't bad there. I guess I could grab a bunch of nails too. Yeah, nails are fine. Arc welder is also good. Yeah, that should work just fine. All right. And then just fast travel out of here and back into the main game. Then I'll probably just fast travel back to Goodsprings and just go from there. And there we go. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That actually help any for night vision? Not really. We're just going to hang out until daytime. Time is it? 5 a.m. So another hour or so should work. There we go.
Hello there.
What the fuck?
Good to see
Oh.
a friendly
Okay, you need to fuck off, man. Goddamn. I don't really bother with the sunset sarsaparilla star quest thing because you can just clip into the room to get the gun and the holotape, which pretty much just ends that quest anyway. So one of those things. Love that sound. Keep forgetting you can also get a unique version of this rifle fairly easily too. There we go. Yeah, the quest isn't really worth it. Although you can, like I said, you can clip into the room, quick save, quick load through some debris upstairs, and you can get on top of the where's that thing? You can get on top of the room where it's located, and there's a piece of debris jutting through the wall where they had it all set up to be aesthetically pleasing, and you can clip into the wall that way. Should probably re-hotkey some things. Food. Don't really need doctor's bags. Special NCR and Legion troopers. Which ones are those? They the assassins, or they like the Centaurians and the what you call it? I could probably also hit up Hidden Valley. Yeah, I think I'll hit up Hidden Valley before I go through Murder Pass. That way I don't have to come back here later. Bark scorpions. Oh, missed that one. I don't know why the Brotherhood lets these things run around out here. There we go. Ah, with that one. There we go. Have I found Hidden Valley yet? Oh, the NCR Heavies and the actual Black Desert Rangers. Yeah. Or the... I don't know, the NCR is weird. They got two groups of individuals called Rangers. It's weird. I'll just dump it all in guns. Why not? Because there's the NCR Rangers, which wear the weird, like, heavy leather armor. Did I mark Hidden Valley yet? Then there's the, like, Black Desert Rangers, which... Not entirely sure where they came from, but they... It's what the big-ass statue in the Mojave Outpost is for. When they, like, became unionized, or whatever you want to call it there. When they joined forces. So, it's hard to keep track of which Rangers are which. And then the salvage power armor guys. Surprised that's not more along the lines of what the Legion would use. Salvaged power armor.
This is a dangerous place.
Yeah, I know. I'll let you live for now. Since they hate technology, figured that would be more along what they'd do. Want the defensive power armor, but not the... Hello. Oh, with that one. I don't know where that other one ran off to. But not actually use the power armor. Because he didn't have a gun. That was weird. Take that hunting rifle too. I'm not hiding. Wondered where that went to. There we are. Really, I didn't know that. I did not know that they only spawn after... Hello. After you talk to Benny. Learn something new every day, I guess. I guess noticing the absence of something isn't as easy as noticing something actually be there. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. Legion using bits and pieces of power armor. Yeah, no, I think like a pauldron or something. From, like the Centaurian armor. Let's see our Ranger safe house. I don't know. I still figure with all the half-destroyed cars and whatnot, they'd be able to make better armor than what they have. I need to steer clear of over there. Instead, come over this way. And I remember my first playthrough of New Vegas. I came across the NCR Heavies with their power armor. And I had the pulse gun. And I figured, hey, I'll take them out and be able to take their power armor and sell it. Shot one guy with the pulse gun and it didn't do anything, and I wondered why. Wasn't until later that I realized that, you know, it's just the bits of armor off of power armor. It's pretty much the scout armor's inverse. There's usually fiends over there. Yeah, it's there. I don't really need to gather the fiends' heads, so I'm just gonna avoid that area. Cassidy caravans. Yeah, 88. I think I will go grab the power armor and lever action shotgun. Not power armor, combat armor. I only really use the pulse gun for either dealing with the Brotherhood or when you do a yes man route, just take out all the Skiratrons you can because it's free experience points. Can't remember if I reinstalled the mod for dual lever guns. I don't know. Yeah, the pulse gun's a weird one. I don't like the wind up on it. I don't like any gun that has wind up before you use it. Like a charged shot is one thing, but I went too far over. The wind up's just annoying. Yeah. Any special weapon that's linked to a series of quests, it better be good, otherwise people just aren't going to like it. I might have gone too far. Monorail, the bridges should be over here somewhere. Or it's a little further forward. There it is. Yeah. The sonic emitter or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, I only get that for the one mission I need to use it in and just never use that again. It's further over here. If you guys didn't know, you can come over here at any point in time, pick up a couple of sets of combat armor, lever action shotgun, and just some odds and ends. There's always 2 sets of combat armor, though. And I'm encumbered. I'm on weapons. There we go. See, now that's not a terrible idea, you know. A gun that's fairly easy to get, that's unique, that you can then upgrade through more quests instead of a quest line to get a gun. That's just not all that good. Okay, should hit up the gun runners and then maybe the medical clinic, buy a bunch of stim packs, and then blitz this. And yeah, no, I didn't know until that randomization run that there is that corrosive glove. I thought they never got that aspect working in the game, like poison or, well, like poisoned weapons or corrosive. I guess damage over time effects. Well, they have fire, so that's not surprising. Cool, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Hold on to that, hold on to that. I can get rid of those. I want to hold on to that. Rid of that. Yeah, Big Mountain's a weird one. The Big Empty. I don't need MREs. Where was that? Really don't need any food. hold on to a couple of doctor's bags just in case. Those, hold on, don't need that. Oh, microphone. Jet is always good to have. Med-X is okay. Speaking of Med-X there, it makes me think about the armor you get in Big Empty. Let's grab some more ammo. One that can get you addicted to morphine. Med-X. That's what Med-X is. Psycho. Red roach meat. I don't really need this, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. Don't need that. Hold on to those. Don't need that. It's all good. It's all good. I have any other... I guess nails. I don't know if they sell nails here. Yeah, they do. Look at that. Stock up on those. Poison knives. Huh. Didn't know that poison knives were a thing. Like, I know poison tomahawks were supposed to be a thing in Honest Hearts. I might just be misremembering. Yeah, weird pipe throwing things. Guess there was supposed to be a poison version of that never worked. Yeah, that armor is fairly unique. I really like the style of it when Gopher from Gopher's vids back in the day did a run where he made a specialized mod for it, where it was pretty much this armor here, except it was just the overcoat placed over top of the stealth armor, which it looked really cool. It looked really cool.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical.
Hello. Sell me things. There we go. That. And I'll take all those too, because why not? Now we'll hit up New Vegas. I should probably hotkey my weapons. Thinking about it now. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. Put that on 5. Put that on 6. I need to fix that at some point. Yeah, I need to fix that. Let's just fix that. There we go. Yeah, any damage over time effect with AI can be a weird one, especially with that one, that DLC, because some of the white legs just spawn out of nowhere, or they always have the drop on you. I'll use some weapon repair kits on this. And might as well use them all on it. There we go. I hate Cazadors. That's why I don't go up that way past the burned down Great Khan's settlement to get to New Vegas. I guess it's technically quicker, but I'm not doing that. Do you have a lever action shotgun? You do not. Well, your life is forfeit then. Because you have one.
What have you done?
That. Nice. Do I have? I do still have that mod installed. Hell yeah. There we go. Ah. I've never seen that happen before. That was weird. Take the fixer. That's good. Yeah, the kings are another weird one. Okay, so the sprint animation, I did not get the patch for that. Makes sense.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Pretty sure no one's stopping there anymore, kid. Ah, the kings. Sad they couldn't actually put Elvis in the game. Like, I get why they couldn't. It'd be a goddamn fortune to license anything that has to do with that man, but yeah. How do they? Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, good for Freeside, man. I don't care.
Submit to a credit check.
Sure. Probably use the battle rifle once I get in here. Oh, what button is it? Hold on now. It would be this one.
That's it. Keep moving.
Gotta love how animations cancel out the ability for them to talk to you. Damn it.
Partner?
From across the map, Victor. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the missions in the game are just weird. Like, I don't... Like, the Kings would make the most sense for who should actually be running Freeside. Although it kind of makes no sense that House hasn't exerted control over that area. Like, having 4 fairly substantial buildings is one thing, but, you know, you figure he'd want all of New Vegas. Okay, well, I have grenades. Some plasma and some pulse, so we'll use plasma.
Hey, fellow.
Yeah, not gonna happen, Chief.
Over here.
There we go. Those 22 SMGs, man. Jesus Christ. The blood effects are nice and all, but goddamn. Well, that is true. He might not have had enough Securitrons to exert control over Freeside. Well, if my dual shotguns work, then that means my dual 9mm will work too. Silenced 22 SMG. Not actually silenced. It's a anti-riot gun. I'll grab that too. What do we got here? Hollow point. Pretty sure his suit isn't armored. Whiffed that one. There we go. Let's grab. Let's. Dual shotguns are fine. God damn. Maria. Anyone else? Need to come back here in a bit to get Yes Man. There we go. That's also true. House is extremely disconnected from what he should actually be doing in lieu of what he thinks he wants to be doing. What do I want? Could go shotgun surgeon or toughness. Toughness is always a good one. Oh yeah, Maria is one of my favorite guns as well. Just has the look of something that a gangster would have. I'll probably just go with toughness. Oh, another level up, huh? Well, max that out. Okay. And there we go. Gotcha in time there, Vulpus. I should be the asshole from the NCR that wants to talk to me too. And sometimes he just does not spawn. And now I'm gonna have a long line of failed
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
right when I'm not paying attention. Ugh. Yeah, House talks big, and sure, he was amazing pre-war with all the manufacturing and tech floating around, but he could probably keep... I'll tab here for a second. That still looks good. I mean, he could probably maybe fix up a little area into a somewhat normal... I think I'm just going to fight my way in. Normal style pre-war civilization, but it's not. This is going to be fucking annoying. Come on. There we go. Yeah, he could upload himself, consciousness-wise. Seems to be a thing with cybernetics. Like through Kellogg and what he does and how his consciousness somewhat interacts with Nick Valentine's. What a lot of people also seem to forget is House graduated from the Institute. Mind you, that was before it was a think tank style, whatever you want to call it, research lab, but, you know, he still has connections to that place, so the cybernetics probably aren't out of the realm of possibility, not to mention someone outside the city sells cybernetics. I wouldn't be surprised if he all... Well, the think tank hates him. Most of the scientists of Big Mountain hate him. So... yeah, he could do a bunch of stuff that he just doesn't and or hasn't done. Like, I get it took so long to find the platinum chip. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there it is. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm fairly sure House graduated from the Institute. At a young age. Because Bethesda likes their connections like that. Yeah, no shit deploying the grenade. And my armor's almost busted. There we go. There it is. Yeah, that's why I usually call big, well, the big empty the big empty. And like I said in one of my videos, I didn't realize until I was actually reading the shit related to it that the big empty is literally just big MT, big mountain. Which is funny to me. But it also helps differentiate the two from each other, at least to me. God, I hate these buzzers. Let him do his thing. Where is... Cursor scroll was stuck on another screen. There it is. Funny thing is with House, you kind of got to shoot him in the dick, otherwise nothing happens because his hitbox isn't located up here. Which is annoying. Kind of funny, though. Not to mention, one of these times I need to actually grab the golf club from that shack outside of Good Springs to actually kill him with a golf club. Yeah, Elijah running around Big Mountain. Messing shit up. Testing stuff out. I like the one, I think it's like a Firewatch tower or a, where is this? Or like a rail watchtower where he was testing the explosive collars with the radios and shit. That's a good little snippet right there. I can go to the presidential suite now. Which I think I have House's suit mod installed. Yep. House's suit. Might as well take that. Which I'm fairly sure only spawns after I kill House. Not entirely sure. Head down to the casino and head on out. Now we'll go get Yes Man. Tell him to go and install himself over here in the Lucky 38. I don't know why they're more surprised about that, not someone fighting their way into the Lucky 38. The suit is a mod from when I played... Wow, it's dark in here. From when I played the game as House. Using his robots and stuff. Pretty neat run. Not to mention, at this point, I'm not even really hurting for gaps. I just picked it up to pick it up. Come on. There we go. There it is. Yep, nope. If it was... Is it? Late? Yeah, that's why it's late in the afternoon. I'm just going to wait for a bit. Should get brighter in here. Oh, yeah. Mr. New Vegas is always an interesting one. And the whole... like, how self-centered do you have to have pre-written your obituary to be handed out by your pretty much militaristic robots if and when you die? Oh, there it is, Mr. House's suit. Yeah, it's pretty much the suit that's in his painting. The painting you can find at Camp Gulf, I think it is. Yeah, this suit's modeled after that. It looks nice. Doesn't really offer much, I don't think. Increased robot capacity, yeah. So this is specifically for the robot mod that I have. There we go. My normal armor on. Yeah, I don't really need that. How's it going? Yes, man. Have you seen this before? Cool, cool. What was he going to do with the chip? You're forthcoming. Say I want to take New Vegas. Details of the plan. I'm ready for you to join me at the 38. That's that. Now we head back to the 38 and the unskippable learning experience. Although, I think I have a couple of pulse grenades. Yeah, I have a couple of pulse grenades. I should be able to clip into where Securitrons are and just take them out. Which is neat. Little bit of artifacting in the sky. Not bad. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I keep forgetting how weird the Fallout timeline is. Thinking of House being born in 2020 is just crazy. Here comes the fucking ear bleed. Not really, yes, man. Not really. No idea why this is always so loud. Watch my meter, and it is. Didn't redline at that time, which is surprising.
Wow, Mr. House had
Yes, he did.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons.
Okay, so let's see if I can get this.
I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right?
Be more along the lines of right here. Save, quick load. Come on, you. I know I can get through it. I've done it a bunch before. There we go. Turn off my pointers there.
And for close range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy dandy 9mm submachine gun knife. All of this will have, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary.
Take out the other ones over here.
Now watch this.
Perfect.
OS to all Securitrons on the network makes quite a difference.
Nail gun. There we go.
With the M35 launcher, we manage ground and air long range. And a rapid fire grenade launching system makes us deadly in close engagements. Look at that. The OS
Unacceptable behavior. There we go.
auto repair systems just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this
Yeah, the Fallout world is just weird to me.
35% increase in
Like these force fields.
per unit.
I don't know, man. That's just such a strange timeline there.
this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
There we go. Level up. What are we doing? Might as well max out medicine and then I guess barter maybe.
Every secure.
Good for you.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going? Tribes I should get to know. Sure. I don't think I'm going to be running to deal with Caesar. Good thing I don't have to. I'll meet the other... By meet, I mean I'm going to destroy the other... places here on the strip. Yeah, shut up. Take them out. Now they get 50 experience each. And you can run around and do that pretty much as much as you want because they'll constantly keep respawning. It's just they will aggro on you outside and then you got to deal with the rocket barrages and all that. I use the ammo reloading bench every once in a while if I'm going to be using like an anti-material rifle for a run. Yeah, hand loads for that are pretty good. Parts for my weapons. Sure, let's rock. I think I really just pulled a knife on me. Okay, what are we gonna... Yeah, we'll use this then. Yeah? How's that working for you? Second one that did not use dual 357s. Okay.
I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you.
There we go. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's one of those things that they don't really explain too well. And again, dual 357s. 10 mil SMG. Leather business wear. I don't think I've ever used this.
I'm hit.
There we go.
Clip your sorry ass.
Can I... Thank you. I think I need to fix the sights on this. Can I like... There we go. Yeah, they say you can reload and then they don't really ever make a big point of you actually reloading anything. Like, it'd make more sense... Hello, words. It'd make more sense if you can make a very inferior type of ammo with just scrap metal and the like. Like, right off the bat. I feel like that would be a better way to do that. And as for these guys wanting to work with Caesar's Legion, yeah, I have no idea how that makes any sense. They don't like gambling. At least I don't think they don't like gambling. You can trade in Caesar's currency here for chips. I don't know. The Legion's weird in my book, just to begin with, but could just be me. I don't even take that one out. Heal up some.
Come out. I just wanted to talk. I'm gonna make you out of here.
Okay, they should be fine. Why was that? Just a bartender. Yeah, that guy's up here. Later. Take it easy. I am out of... Oh, I'm using the wrong type of ammo. That explains something. Just take him out with that then. That guy was collecting all of the fucking weapons, wasn't he? That should be good. There, normal ammunition. Yeah, what big heist, right? Caps are the currency that's used the most. Well, gold still has some value. There's not really any place that hoards gold. Like technology, maybe, but Caesar's Legion hates tech, so that wouldn't be a thing.
Sure, later.
Yeah, no, I don't understand what type of heist they're gonna try to pull off. Maybe a bunch of guns or... Wrong place. I was already here. I don't know. Just seems strange. Let's go deal with the white gloves. My other huge question is, what happened to the people that were actually in Vegas when House saved it from the end of the world?
Beg your pardon, but
Yeah, no, not gonna happen there, bud. Just gonna use VATS here. God damn, there are a lot of people in this room. I did not expect to hit that one from across the room. Oh, accidentally hit a guy. Well, that's also one of those things about real life. It seems like every generation or so, people have to relearn the same things, same lessons, really. Yeah, I guess House was in a coma with his systems on standby after he overloaded his reactor. Although I don't get why he automatically put himself on his life support thing. Like, I'm fairly sure the Lucky 38 is pretty much a nuclear bunker anyway. So I don't know why he automatically jumped to using that. Which is just strange, but I guess better control over his systems or something.
I've got you now. You like that?
Why don't we go to melee for this one? I think that'd be pretty fun.
You like that?
Well, by melee, I mean... That should work. Everyone in this room every time, I swear. Well, they're a bunch of free experience, so might as well deal with them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that one. Could have been that he was waiting for the platinum chip, which we know would have allowed his him to use his Securitron's better, but I like a level up. I don't know. Guess we'll put some into melee. Why not? Here now is not really all that bad. Super Slam's okay. Toughness is okay. Shotgun Surgeon, Not to mention, one of the strange things is House knew about the knew about cryogenics. He knew about like Serenity Lane and their VR setup. I think he'll just take toughness. Why didn't he try to incorporate that tech into his pod? Like, you can see that he is visibly aged quite a bit when you actually see him. So I don't know. It's strange. Maybe he knew something other people didn't about the effects of cryogenics and or prolonged use of a VR system. There we go. Pretty much everything taken care of in here except for the one witchcall there. One room full of the white gloves. Their cannibal room, so to speak. Side bets. I really don't want to have to deal with those guys, so we'll hit up here. Go get Veronica to get into the Brotherhood of Steel bunker, meet them, fuck off. Maybe kill some Great Khans, leave the boomers alone. I should take care of just about everything. Although there is a Legion spawn around here. Like literally, I think where I am standing. Legion assassin spawn. Since I killed a messenger, they're kind of pissed off at me. Yeah, I guess you do need people to put you into and take you out of cryostasis. In Tranquility Lane, less talking about the VR setup there, although that might be an easier way to interface with his system. I'm more talking about the... seems to be almost like stasis that the people are in there. Because they don't seem like they've aged. Then again, it very well could be the same setup House has, just with VR capability. So it very well could be that. Because the VR pods in Fallout 4 in the memory den, let's heal up some, don't seem to have any stasis functionality to them. Get Veronica, hit up the Brotherhood. One of these days I'll have to record how the Brotherhood reacts to you if you already have power armor training.
Heard there was a firefight in one of the big casinos.
Okay.
No offense, but you look...
Yeah, the grave.
Huh.
Cool.
Well,
Hole in the ground, blah blah. Go ahead. Usually fine. To see an old friend, I guess. You don't look like much. Where you open to go. You have a family to feed. Okay, let's travel together. Sure, that's fine. Just don't lie to me again. Cool. Now we can go deal with the Brotherhood, which is over here. We'll kill him. You got a pneumatic fist. There you go.
I've had worse.
Although I might actually say that I'm going to help them so I can get access to their shop. Maybe get my hands on Greased Lightning. Greased Lightning's a
Hold on.
pretty good weapon, even if you don't have unarmed or melee.
I'd like a large atomic steak and a double Brahmin burger. Only agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos.
Hey, how's it going, man?
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
I'll talk to Ramos. Hey, how's it going?
Listen up. I'm in.
Cool.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
I'll tell them I will help, and then I will mostly just get access to their shop and see how much they want to sell me Greased Lightning for. Wow, it is dark inside here. Let's just brighten that up a little bit. There we go.
When Paladin Ramos informed
Yeah, sure, whatever. Why not? Begin looking immediately. I'm not going to. I should be able to buy stuff now. Take a drink here. That should be good. That was weird. Yeah. And some people didn't realize before Fallout 4, this is what power armor frames look like. The recon suits. Because power armor and stuff just attaches to these hard points here. The pauldrons, the gauntlets, chest pieces, all of it. Which is what I always liked about the recon armor, and it's also why they removed the recon armor from... Well, that's probably not good. It's also why they removed the recon armor from Fallout 4.
The word came down from the Eld.
Cool. Show me what you got for sale.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in.
Neat.
Take a look.
21,000. Yeah, I'm not getting that then. Goodbye.
Hey, Torres.
Here we are. So that's the Brotherhood marked off. If I want to come back and get Greased Lightning, I can. I don't really need it. Didn't really add anything or subtract anything here. Travel to Cassidy's Caravan Wreckage. Run over to Red Rock. Meet the Great Khans. Gonna wait for it to be daytime, though. Let's go with 9 hours. That way I can... one, see where I'm going, and two, I might tell Veronica just to leave. She doesn't need to be here. Although I am most likely going to get jumped by the Legion.
Wow.
Well, not anymore. Time for us to part ways. You can go to Lucky 38.
Nice. Can I order room service?
I don't think that's a thing, but go for it. Anyway. So, head on over. That's the Fiends. With their energy-based weaponry. I guess the challenge run part of this is beating it before 5 p.m. So I got like another, I don't know, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. These fucking guys. What? Fuck off, man. That's pretty much what this is. On a time limit. I started it like, with all tech problems aside, like 3. So. Yeah, the ballistic fists are always a unique one. Because technically something like that does exist. It was used by the precursor to the... Mine's going blank here. CIA. That's what it's called. Used by the precursors of the CIA. It was a punch gun in like 44, 45. I guess it was supposed to be used for like covert operations, although a hand-mounted punch gun, not really the best thing in existence. Although it was later adapted to be like a boom lance for hunting alligators, which is interesting. Pretty much the same mechanism on a long stick, you just jab into the head of a gator. Then there's but yeah, no, by all laws and stuff in like the US with like volley guns and automatics and guns that shoot more than once when you pull the trigger and all that, I don't think two-step goodbye would be legal because I think it only has 1 barrel. Legion's probably gonna spawn here. But all other... Hello. Here's the hoping the Legion doesn't also spawn. So. Okay, yeah, no. Alright, so they spawned here. I don't think the Legion's going to spawn. Then again, I could be wrong. I'm almost out of ammo for my rifle anyway. Switch to something else. Yeah, I don't think the Legion's spawning here. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, no, the Legion does not seem to care right now. They got a couple of these. Do they give okay experience? There we go. Kind of a waste of ammunition, but kind of worth it, in my opinion. Well, I should probably switch to a different weapon. Yeah, that'll work for now. Put it away. I forgot I installed that mod. Any mods for this? No mods available for the battle rifle. Come on, nail gun. Nope. Alright. What about the riot shotgun? None at all. Okay. So we'll move on then. Everything's still green across the board. Alright. Now, to meet the Great Khans, all we got to do is technically go far enough into Red Rock. Although they all do have some pretty good weapons on them. That's what a trail carbine there. Not bad. And we'll head on up. I might just take out all of them. Or some of them, at least. Pump action shotgun there.
Why'd you come here?
Battle rifle. Pump action shotgun. Battle rifle. I want to see what you got on your back. Battle rifle. Alright. How's it going? There we go. One of these times I gotta go through and become like a member of every faction that you can become a member of. You can even become the leader of these guys. You gotta do a little messing around with stuff here and there, but yeah, you can become the leader of this group of Khans. What am I gonna... I guess melee is fine. Yeah. Little known fact, a lot of people don't know about. I guess I can grab that med-axe. Okay, now I lose karma for taking something. Machete, switchblade, ant meat, don't need that. It's just an SMG. Mentats. There are usually some guns in here. No, that's good here. And some ammo. And again, they just don't really ever care. Hunting, yeah, it's a hunting shotgun. Take the cat eye. And that is, in fact, the trail carbine. Alright. There we go. Oh, missed. Missed. There it is. Over here some more. Shouldn't be any more wandering around through the valley. There. There's usually always two over here. Oh. Got him. There we go. And I just got to deal with the ones down in the drug lab, and we should be good. Here. Oh. Haven't used this in a while. Hmm, 12.7. Another battle rifle. That's fine. For me, it's a few hours without any exploits or anything. And again, I don't really know any exploits to speed the game up.
Whoa, new guy.
Got anything for sale? Anything? Not really anything I want. That's them taken care of. Like, I know exploits and whatnot to pretty much get infinite experience, 9mm ammo, and health. Not health. Levels. That's what it's called. But yeah, no, I don't know any exploits to speed the game up any.
You're back.
I'm back mostly because I want to buy stuff. That and those. Take that. Hold on to those. I don't need that. Fix my rifle all the way up so you can take that. And those. And that. Yeah, that's good. There we go. That was weird. Anyway. Monorail straight to the strip. Yeah, I guess you could grab the NCR armor from Murder Pass. Be able to get onto the monorail that way through McCarran. Legion might spawn over here. It's weird, I haven't run into any of their assassins yet. There's usually a spawn right over here. Welcome back. Interesting. So it seems like the Legion does not care. Fine by me. Less I got to deal with. You don't need to disguise to get on the monorail? Huh. To become Papa Khan's successor, you have to go to the, okay. Body shots it is. You have to go to the, one Legion, I guess it's really an NCR camp down by the river. That was taken over by the Legion. Talk to Dead Sea, I think the guy's name is. Help him take out the NCR in the area, and then you can do a bunch of stuff like that. The Khans welcome you in as like a warrior, and you actually become part of their group. And then you can just stealth kill. Ouch. And then you can just stealth kill Papa Khan at that point, and he will, well, then you'll be... That's fun. Then you'll be the, new Khan.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Ran in a straight line.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland.
Lead the way.
Welcome, child.
How might I be of assistance? I will never be back here. That's all the tribes met. That's that done. I'm not going to the fort to deal with them. So, got what, like 10 minutes? I don't think I'm gonna beat this in the next 10 minutes, although it's gonna be close. Yeah, you can just make the cons leave the Mojave if you want. Just like a lot of people don't know, you can join the followers of the Apocalypse if you want to. You can't become their leader or anything like that, but you can join them, which is interesting. Talk to Yes Man. Yeah, good for Lucky 38. Talk about the tribes. Familiar with the boomers. Great Khans are dead. Not care about the Omertas. Killed the White Gloves. Brotherhood are fine. Yeah, I don't care about the NCR. Give me the chip for the Dorito substation, and I will go deal with that. Joining the followers does take forever to do, which is why a lot of people don't know you can do it. But I like the fancy little things like that, where you can just join a faction like that and not need to worry about it. Ants out here. Gotta run past all these. A Rick Sanchez run, huh? Guessing high-tech doctor style. Energy weapons, most likely. Probably a bunch of cybernetics. I don't really have enough ammo to deal with these guys, so I'm going to try to get in and get out as quick as I can. Just keep Maria on hand. And if you can get into and out of the substation fast enough, the NCR won't aggro on you. Tell me I shouldn't go in there.
They got to President Kimball. How long can we hold out?
Okay.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Sure.
We keep an eye out for Legion raiding parties. They'd love to shut down the Dorado.
Fair enough, man. No idea why you needed to tell me that. Cool. They don't want to kill me. Perfect. Back to Yes Man. With that powered, I can just blitz the dam. Okay, that looks pretty fucking cool. That's a hell of a shot right there. That is a hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. All right. I'll talk to Yes Man. To the penthouse. Talk to Yes Man. Get this show on the road.
Don't you love seeing...
Sure. Don't care about him. Ready to go to the dam. Goodbye, robot. Let's do this. Automatically set it to daytime. Neat. Now what I'm gonna do is pick up an anti-material rifle or two along the way. I need something that hits harder. This the riot shotgun should be fine. Ow. Fuck off. There we go. I'll take that as well. Super Sludges are pretty good. I don't need any other loot. Take out these guys. Okay then, he knocked me out of vats. Okay, man, friendly fire, goddamn. Hunting rifle, super sledge. Thermite lance isn't bad. Oh, lever action shotgun. Now they spawn in, and these ones spawn in. Wow, I've never actually used the sights with this gun. Look at that. No, I never need to play with that again. Oh yeah, the Centaurians are annoying. But it's also a good way to test your build to see if it's coming along the way you want it to. What the hell am I going to use here? Guess I could use this since I have some more ammo. Oh wow, the NCR doesn't like me. And now they hate me. Yeah, the Legion always seems to have late game melee, and the Khans always seem to have late game ballistic weapons. There's not really any faction that has... Well, I guess technically the Fiends have fairly good energy weapons. And also, if you guys didn't know... Because, again, this is one of those things a lot of people just don't know. Come over in here with all the radiation, radioactive stuff. In this crate right here. Chinese stealth suits. Yeah, I should switch out my riot gear anyway. To the good stuff. There we go. Yep. 2 Chinese stealth suits. Sneak +5. Which is always fun. Where the hell am I going? Made a wrong turn then. There we go. Tagged him. There we go. Really? Who would have thunk? Oh, level up. Neat. Give me a second, I'm reloading. Thanks for that. Hey look, Ace Stim Pack. Isn't that nice? I have no idea who's... Oh, it's you. Quartermaster. Yep, Chinese stealth suits are always there. You get a hint in one of the terminals in the... wrong thing. Here in the dam, talking about strange black suits that someone misplaced. Here now. Take that. Yeah, I can't remember what terminal it's supposed to be that talks about it. But there is a terminal here that talks about weird black suits that they found and they wanted to test on. protection. Take that. Take that. And that. That is fine. That is fine. Where is... Oh, I'm using the wrong battle rifle. Isn't that nice? That's that dealt with. Now we can head on out. And this is over there. Got it. Pretty much this part is the only reason I use the Waymarker mod. They don't? Oh yeah, look at that, they don't. Huh. Weird. Kind of a waste of ammunition, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe... Let's use this one then. There we go. Now here's where I'm going to get my endgame weapons. Ouch. Move. There we go. Where the fuck do you keep... There we go. There we are. Guess I'll take those. That meant to take super sledge, not the hunting shotgun. I guess I dropped both of those. Don't really need them. There we go. Now one more of these guys should have anti-material rifle, although any more of them have chainsaws? They do. Chainsaws with VATs are pretty much a one-hit kill. Don't need those. We'll fix that. We'll also fix that. There we go. Yeah, no idea why they... Hello. Why games even do that. With the whole... Here's a part of the kit you can't wear. Because for me, when it comes to games and stuff, they should never give NPCs cosmetics, at least, that the player can't use. That works. Oh, that one's already fully done up. That's not bad then. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I also have no idea why there's radiation in the Hoover Dam anyway. Maybe they were trying to turn it into a, like a nuclear reactor of some kind. Okay, you're pissing me off already. There we go. Yeah, this guy has a ballistic fist. Okay. Let me see here. Ballistic fist. Item poor condition, I know. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that would be illegal. There we go. Yeah, retribution. These guys should be here somewhere. There we go. Where are you going? You gonna come out? There we go. Who the hell is... God, I hate those guns. Come on down. That does not need to be laying on the ground. I have no idea what that Wild Wasteland encounter when I walked in here. I didn't see anything or hear anything up that way. I don't think it's anything on him. No, doesn't seem like anything. Yeah, the anti-material rifle is one of my favorite guns in this game, simply because of how hard it hits. Can always get you out of a pickle. On top of that, the different type of ammo, well, different types of ammo you can get for it. Always great. Always great. Explosive for crowd control. Fairly sure it was the explosive ammo that I used to beat the game in like 15 shots. Don't really need that. Take one of those. Don't have any addictions, but we'll take that. Take some Jet, take some Med-X. Mentats too, why not? Some Psycho. Some Rebound. Some Steady. Some Turbo. I love that crapshoot there. Yep, wrong button. Ah. Meant to take quick save, not quick load. So let's do all that again. that. Sure, why not? Let's see here. Turbo. Steady. That was kind of a waste of that, but whatever. And the Leggett's dead. Then switch over to the chainsaw. Can just play keep away until my action points regen. Yeah, the Deathclaw Mother being harder to kill than Lanius is always one of those things of... I personally don't think Lanius is the monster he's made out to be. I mean, I'd show you his face without the mask on, but yeah, I didn't even know you could do that to him. But yeah, no, he, hello. Oh, it's one of the things I took. But yeah, no, I think he's just a type of boogeyman Caesar set up. That's why his past makes no sense. And then there's the, him not actually having problems with his face. I think he's always just supposed to be a far-off boogeyman that never really needs to be here. But when things actually started to get bad, he had to make the legend a reality. So... Well, if the Legate gets down here and heals up, he calls in all the reinforcements. So instead of fighting 3 guys, you're fighting like 20 of them. They also take the, get the dogs out. And then you got to deal with these guys, which are always annoying. So the fight is genuinely hard if you're not doing what I just did. Boom. And that's the game technically beat. 11 minutes over what I wanted, but that's not too bad. If I didn't spend an hour or so doing tech support for myself here, it would have been...
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time.
Would have been within the time.
Kind of work you've... Could use 100 of...
Yeah.
Guess it ain't no secret how you,
Yeah, no, I made an entire video on Lanius and how he's pretty much supposed to make people think he's Joshua Graham, right? Never shows his face, stays away from the Legion unless needed, you know, heavily scarred under his mask. The Legion can't really say he's Joshua Graham, but, you know, I feel like he was meant to make people think that the right hand and one of the founders of the Legion, the first Legate, was back, right? Yeah. Goodbye, Oliver. And this, okay, just Oliver, I guess. There we go.
You did a super job wrapping.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside...
I always think this here is pretty cool.
...cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam.
Next live, I don't really know. Maybe tomorrow? Although I don't know what I'd do.
Out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the strip were hard...
Maybe just run through Fallout 3 or something.
Anarchy.
I'm glad it ran as smooth as it did
When the fires died,
when everything was finally sorted.
remained,
So that's
assuming its position
good.
as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of
Ron Perlman.
the courier was recognized as the man responsible for
Yep. He's called Ron the narrator. Ron Perlman's been narrating the Fallout game since the first one, which is amazing. And whilst he didn't directly voice the narration in Fallout 4, he is the newscaster that does say the bombs have kicked off and whatnot, so that's
The Brotherhood
cool.
used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1 and came to control the area.
Yeah, anytime there's narration in the Fallout games,
Organized opposition. Their patrols
there has to be someone that's talking.
I-15 and 95.
So every time there's a slideshow like this, it's the same thing.
Technology they deemed inappropriate.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found...
Yeah, bringing back someone that failed the Legion for what do you want to call it? Losing the dam, really. To show failure wasn't accepted is one of those things of...
Vegas's independence formally declared. Goodsprings thrive.
Imagine how loyal Joshua Graham would have been if he returned to the Legion wearing a mask to hide his shame of his punishment. It would inspire more loyalty amongst the people. showing that even in exile and through his burned punishment, he'd still return home.
Retain their control of Freeside, and while they continue to favor the needs of locals, they tolerate
I forget the Fiends are even a faction 90% of the time. They're just generic raiders to me.
Stolen weapons. 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
I also don't get how just a bunch of prisoners are a problem for an army like the NCR.
In the world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
There it is. I really would have liked to have seen what New Vegas could have been if they were given, I don't know, maybe 3 years to make the game. Well, New Vegas, would you like to load save? Sure, why not? Because I know they wanted to go through and expand upon a bunch of the... Hello, no clip is still going. Didn't know it would do that. There we go. Something else no clip can... Fuck off. Damn. So... And again, the Securitrons are mostly just free experience for the most part. Well, anyway, that was this run. It's 5 in the evening. Probably make something dinner. Take the dog out. And just... well, maybe try to figure out what I'm going to do for Thursday's video. Type of challenge run I want to do. And in what game I want to do it in. Haven't quite decided yet. Maybe something in Fallout 3. Maybe... and 4 is not bad, but... the settlement stuff kind of slows things down. New Vegas is always a good standard, since it's real quick and easy to run through. Try something else. Yeah, Sim Settlements isn't bad. King Gaff has been working on that mod for years now. It's one of the first I really looked into for Fallout 4 because I don't like... the settlement building isn't bad. It's just the way it's implemented in the game that I don't like. So... yep. Maybe... seeing how I can almost get both of the people that you're forced to talk to coming out of the tops. Maybe I'll try a run without talking to any humans or something in this game. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Go get something to eat, take dog out, maybe clean some. Maybe see where my GPU is. If it's even been shipped yet. And, yeah. Have a good rest of your night wherever you are. I'm going to head on out.